Hello everyone, Swedish Army cook set in stainless steel. Is it worth getting? This one, when I got it, it was all in green brown sort of drab and was showing its age, and I stripped the whole thing off. If you want to see what this set looked like when I first got it, I've got a video about that if it's of any use to you. So I had this little man and I've used him and I've stripped him off, and I thought, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll give him a nice coating of paint. So then I got some paint, and the only ones I could get my hands on were either black stove paint or silver, and I was debating about which one to use. Do I go for the black, go for the silver? To be honest, I would have liked like some kind of olive drab sort of green, but I couldn't find it in the stove paint in the shop that I was looking. So in the end I went for the black. This says that it goes up to temperatures of 600 C or 1200 Fahrenheit, and it's suitable for boilers and barbecues and fireplaces. So that was the one for me. I went for the black. I've sprayed him up and I'm about to give him a bit of a reveal as to what he looks like, if I can get all this stuff off. I bought this from an army surplus store, and they sort of like, I was looking and they kind of came up and I'm like, no way, stainless steel, and that was about £45, I think £44 for the kit, and this was a year or so ago. So it goes to show you, if you're looking for this sort of kit, that, you know, just keep looking around. They look a bit gnarly when you get them, but obviously that's because of its age. And so I've sprayed him up and I'm really happy with that. I put some tape around the handles. I thought what I'd do, I'll only spray him up to there, and the rest I'll leave clear because it's going to come off anyway. And like a divvy, I went and sprayed a bit of the handle, so it's going to look a bit weird. Let's put him down. So we'll undo him. Is it worth a buy if you can find one of these military surplus little stainless steel chappies on your travels? For me, the only word I would say is absolutely, because if you're into stoves and pots and all the rest of it, this is a fabulous piece of history, and it's still functional today. I use this little man to fry fish and chips. It worked absolutely brilliantly well. And I've painted him up now and he looks okay. So I guess if you can get your hands on one of these, it's up to you whether you decide to leave it as it is or paint it up a bit. The reason I only sprayed this up and not the lid was personal choice, really. I like the fact that this is stainless steel and it's nice and clean, and if I want to put it on top of there, if there's anything cooking, then for me I'd rather put some bare stainless steel on there rather than put in something which has been painted up. Overall, I'm super impressed with this. So if you do manage to get one and it looks a bit gnarly, don't be afraid of it. It is what it is. It's an antique. You know, clean it up, spray it up, and you can use it for a long time. I know people have issues with the old Trangia burners and they say, oh, you can't simmer with it. Well, you can if you get yourself one of these Tatonka flame guards. It fits fantastically well on there, and it works perfectly. They're kind of almost made for each other. Of course, you can go for a normal Trangia or any other style of alcohol stove, but for the moment I quite like keeping them both together. If you're interested in getting yourself one of these Tatonkas, I'll put a link in the description. It's an Amazon link if you're interested. To sum up, is it worth getting one of these old stainless steel M40 cook sets if you can find one second hand? Absolutely. Clean it up, love it, enjoy it, and it will last you a very long time and give you a lot of pleasure indeed. That sounded wrong, didn't it? Satisfaction. There we are. It'll give you a lot of satisfaction. No, that probably sounded wrong as well. You know what I mean. Use it, love it, enjoy it. Pass it on to your kids when you die. Beware of extortionate prices people want to charge you for these. But at the end of the day, if you can get one, don't worry if it's a bit gnarly or whatever. Just clean it up and enjoy it. And don't forget, you don't have to use the old style Trangia with it. To sum up, is it worth getting one of these old style stainless steel Trangia cook sets? If you're into this sort of stuff, like I am, yeah, absolutely. It's a piece of history, it's a great bit of fun, and you're going to enjoy using it. Info shed out.